Hey guys, today I am going to show you guys how to make this incredibly simple yet delicious vegan banana bread. The full recipe for this banana bread is up on my blog. I will have that linked down below. So what do you do when life gives you way too many ripened bananas? Hint hint, make banana bread! Jokes aside, this recipe is basically a mumble jumble of everyday ingredients, and you'll be needing some flour, baking powder, baking soda, coconut sugar, oats, walnuts, ground flax seeds, sea salt, bananas of course, coconut oil, nut milk, vanilla, water, and maple syrup. Start off with the flax egg. Here I have 2 tablespoons of grounded flaxseed, and to that I am going to add 6 tablespoons of water. Then I give it a good stir, and we leave it aside while we mash up the bananas. Did you know that bananas are actually one of my favorite fruits? They didn't used to be up until around 1 or 2 years ago. Since I went plant-based, they have just become like a staple in my kitchen. So here I have peeled 3 ripened bananas, and I'm just giving it a really good mash with a fork. You can definitely use the food processor, but I really like it when there's some chunks of banana in the banana bread. In a large mixing bowl, I have 2 cups of self-rising flour, and to that I'm going to be adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, along with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And don't forget a few little pinches of sea salt. Okay, now I'm going to be measuring out a 1/4 cup of rolled oats, and I'm going to add that to my flour mixture. Lastly, chop up a 1/4 cup of walnuts and put that into the dry ingredients. Now, in a small saucepan, melt 4 tablespoons of coconut oil and 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and also add in 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. Turn off the heat when everything is melted and combined. Then add in 1/3 cup of cashew milk and also the mashed bananas. Now I'm going to pour our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. Give that a good stir, and now we're going to be putting in the flax egg. It's important to put the flax egg in kind of close to last, as we don't want the egg to get lost in the wet ingredients. And depending on the time and day and year when you're making this bread, sometimes it could end up a little bit dry and you have some excess flour. So then just pour in 1 or 2 tablespoons of extra nut milk. Okay, I think we are finished. So now we are going to transfer this banana bread batter into a greased bread pan. I was super excited here because I got this brand new kind of baby turquoise, Tiffany blue bread pan, and I was baking in it for the first time, so I was super excited. Now I'm going to just decorate the top of the banana bread. This is completely optional and you can change up the nuts, but I chose walnuts, and I just put some whole walnuts on the very tops of the banana bread. And then I always like to sprinkle a very generous sprinkle of coconut sugar right on top, and this will make this super yummy crust that is absolutely delicious once it's baked. Best part, guys, best part! time to put it in the oven and let the oven do all of the work. So our bread will go into an oven around 175 degrees Celsius for approximately 40 to 50 minutes. On my oven, it goes from 45 to 50 minutes, but my oven is a bit weak, so it could be different on yours, but I would say roughly around 40 minutes. And of course, once you're finished baking it, remember just to double check with a toothpick that it's fully cooked, and it should have this golden brown crust on top. After about 5 minutes, you can probably take it out of the baking pan and then just let it rest for 25 minutes before you slice into it. And when you do, it will look something like this. I tell you guys, nothing beats fresh banana bread, and it's so dangerous when I make this at home because I literally can finish this whole loaf by myself within the whole day. I promise. Taking it a step further, I like to dollop a very generous amount of almond butter onto slices of banana bread, and I love having it with my morning coffee or even afternoon tea. It is absolutely scrumptious. So I hope you guys will like this recipe, and please let me know if you give it a go. Thanks for watching. Bye!